Hey guys, it's Jaelyn, and I'm gonna be talking to y'all about something that's a little bit more serious than y'all are used to hearing from me, perhaps. Before I get into that, I'm gonna be posting a video on Monday, Tuesday, so watch that. I might post it before then too. It just depends on how lazy I am in editing it. Okay, today I'm gonna be talking to y'all about depersonalization disorder. The main idea for this video is just to raise more awareness of this disorder, because not a lot of people know about it, and you know, every time I try to explain to somebody what it is, they're just like confused. So because I can't like explain to it on a casual level, it's hard to. Yeah, here we go. So the first time I've ever experienced depersonalization disorder was when I was in the 3rd or 4th grade at my best friend's birthday party. It was at a place where there was like go-karts and games and all sorts of stuff, and I was having fun and all that with my friends and just having a good time. Until I had went to the laser tag place. It was fun and I was having a good time shooting each other with the laser guns and stuff. Until like halfway through it, I got this really intense, scary feeling. It was the scariest feeling I ever felt before. I never felt this feeling before either. I called the people and I was like, "Ayo, I think I'm about to faint." Like, I never fainted before in my life, so I didn't know what fainting feels like. But I was just like, okay, I guess I'm fainting. But I never fainted. It wasn't that. When I got home, I told my mother about what happened, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know what happened. Let's take you to like this doctor or something." So I went to a doctor after that, and they tried to tell me I was having a panic attack, and I was like, but I wasn't doing anything to make me have a panic attack. And they're like, "Oh, well, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, okay, all right. But so I was like, oh, I must have panic attacks or something. But everything feels fake. Everything feels dreamy. Everything feels unreal. Like, I can be moving my hands, but I know I'm moving my hands. I'm very aware of this, but it doesn't feel like I'm moving my hands. It feels like I'm living my life in a movie. Like I'm watching. It's so hard to explain. It's a very scary, unnatural feeling. It feels like somebody took my brain or my soul, just took it out, and I'm just floating there. I guess that's how you explain it. You can only know truly what it feels like if you've had it. And you know, people that haven't know exactly what I'm talking about. I looked it up and I found it on the internet finally. And you don't know how relieving it feels to have a name of something that you thought, like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. I finally found what I've been feeling like this whole year, this whole few years or whatever. And like, I saw videos of people talking about it on YouTube, and I was like, this is exactly what I'm going through. And that feeling just feels so relieving. And whenever I tell people, they're like, "Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean." In my face. Like, no, you don't. You don't know at all. Or people say, "Oh, that sounds cool." It's not cool. It is so frightening. It is scary. Very scary. The worst time I ever felt this feeling was when I was at the Gaylord. I don't know if y'all know, it's a hotel in National Harbor. And you know, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when my cousins and I and my boyfriend at the time were downstairs. And you know, I didn't have that feeling for like quite a bit, like 2 years at that point. But I had it before then. But never mind. But like, when I had that feeling then, I usually hide it. Like, I usually am able to conceal that I'm having it, but at that time I didn't. I looked in distress because I was upset at the same time and scared. So everybody kept on trying to come up to me like, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Are you okay?" Yada yada yada, and just getting all up in my face. All these people all up in my face, and I totally freaked out. I was done. Like, and then I just ran. I ran off. I had to get alone. I had to be alone. You know, I ran outside the hotel in the back where the pool was, and I just ran. It's a really big hotel. So I ran up and down there. I was outside, and then I just finally ran inside the hotel from the other entrance, and then I went up to my room, and I just remember going inside my room, walking down the hallway, bawling. I was crying so hard. I remember going up to and sitting down next to the window and looking outside and just totally in tears and just kind of yelling, why did this have to happen to me? This isn't fair to me. I don't understand. What did I do? Just yelling that and looking up in the sky for the longest time until the feeling finally went away and it was finally cool. It can be brought on by smoking weed. It can be brought on by doing drugs. It can be brought on by just being predisposed to it when you're, you know, somebody in your family may have had it, and yeah, and taking certain medications. Or you could just have it. Some people just have it. That's what me was, I think. Or it can also be brought on by anxiety too. That's what I heard. But I think the main reason is smoking weed. I thought it was just like some random thing, like deal with it, it's okay, whatever. Just like trying to live with it. So it was starting to make me not the person I am now. I don't know how to explain, but yeah. And how I deal with it is, you know, just realize like fear is nothing but fear itself. That feeling is just a feeling. That's it. It's a feeling. Mental stuff, like, that can be the worst, because like, you know, but you can't, it's not visible, so people might think, oh, you're faking it, or oh, that sounds stupid, or oh, that sounds fake. I swear to God, it is real. It is very real. And the feeling makes you feel unreal. And I just want to say, if you're feeling this, I just want to say, you're alive, you're here, you have a family, you're in this body, this is you're talking right now, this is what it is, this is life, this is reality. And it's just a feeling.